I mean, who doesn't like lighting a candle? Like, who doesn't? And all of us are so comfortable with lighting up something, even when we do our prayer, right? Diwali, all put diyas. So, of course, with the Diwali diya, we know, all right, it's dispelling the dark and bringing in the light. It's considered auspicious. But that's it. We know that, and with that intention, so to speak, we do it. This thing in particular, using a candle, what's the work that is happening with that? Because is it as simple as the light it, leave it? There must be something more, right? So
Yes.
how does this work principally?
Okay. So principally, it works on you setting an intention and you bringing 5 universal elements at play. There are 5 key elements in the universe that help you, form things around you. That is earth, water, air, fire, and ether. Okay. So when you light a candle, you are touching upon all these, 5 elements together. So the space that you create to light your candle, to set up your ritual, it's ether. It's the space of, the ground, the firmness, the base that you are creating. The candle itself, is earth. So it's something that you can touch, you can feel, you can, work with. Then when you light the fire, it brings in the fire element. When the wax start melting, it brings in the water element. And that's how, all the elements come together, help you manage
Okay, Neha, sorry, your screen's freezing a little bit
what
here
you
and
want to
there.
manifest, to help you shift your vibrations. To from here, we are
Yeah, maybe the other one, just stop
okay.
the
Just give
video
me a
for
second. I'll
now.
just off my
Yeah, put that video off so that maybe that's eating into the Wi-Fi right now.
maybe.
Perfect.
Just give me a second. I'll shift my Wi-Fi also.
Yes. And while you're doing that, pre-call, I had, when we were just about 6 or 7 of us on the call, I'd wished Shilpa and everybody here. And so while you're doing that, because it's the Wi-Fi, it's International Internet Day. So people, happy International Internet Day. We have a lot to be grateful to the internet for, including being able to do this, what we're doing. So yes, Neha.
Thank you for sharing that. And yes, I've switched my Wi-Fi on the International Internet Day, and continuing where I left. So all these 5 elements come together to, bring in your manifestation into your reality. Something that is your thought actually comes into reality. So that is how the entire candle magic works. That's the base.
Nice. You mentioned something about intention. How important, what's the role that intention plays when doing this?
Yes. So while working with candle magic, one interesting, observation and experience that I gathered is you can have bigger intentions. For example, 3 years from now, I want to become CEO, or 3 years from now, I want to be earning 1 crore. 3 years from now, I want to be. But when you are working with candle magic, it's a path which evolves. So you break down these long-term goals into short-term goals, and then you go about manifesting and ultimately reaching your long-term goal. So that's the beauty of this, magic, wherein it allows you to have the bigger vision, break it down into smaller pieces, and work your way through. So this is what intention setting is all about. Have a bigger intention, see yourself 3 years, 5 years down the line, and to meet that goal, then you set up smaller intentions, and then you go about manifesting with complete humility and gratitude. You just do these rituals, and you will see that that roadmap is coming true for you.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's something that I gathered with the experience while I was working with candles.
Fantastic. And like you said, big goal, break it down. Candle magic works beautifully with that. What I want, so obviously, because it's candles, is there some selection process that goes into what candle to use for what? I
Yes.
can't just
So,
randomly light any candle, right?
no, you see, basically white goes more or less for every other color except black. But for all the other things, you have specific colors. For example, when you are working on relationships, you work with pink. If you are working on igniting passion, you work with red. Similarly, if you are working on gaining more knowledge in your life, you work with yellow. So all these colors, there are, 14, 15 different colors, and how they impact your rituals is what we cover in the workshops. But also even in the guided sessions that I give, I will tell you actually to, manifest your goal. This is the candle that you need to pick for these many days. You need to light this color candle, and these are the herbs, or these are the things that you may need along with it. So entire that guidance we go about doing by doing this entire activity of having the bigger goal, breaking it down, and then working on that journey.
Fantastic. And of course, people, we are going to experience that in the call in a quick bit. I have one or two questions more that I want to ask. And in the meantime, if anybody has any questions on whatever Neha has explained till now and whatever I am bringing up in a few minutes, please put it in the group. We will take care of your questions and we will go into this beautiful experience Neha has gotten ready for all of us. All right. So tell me something, Neha. When have you come across like people who are like skeptics, like it's a candle, like can't work? Have you come across that, and have you been able to convert them?
Totally. I had a client when I told her, you light candles and it will work, because she is somebody who has very hectic schedules. She's like, I cannot spare more than 5 minutes of time to do any kind of manifestation. I said, okay. And she's like, my mind is like a monkey mind. I can't focus a lot. And I'm like, okay. So for somebody like you, I think candle works best, because it takes like 2 to 3 minutes of your time to sit and light a candle and just say some words that go along with the manifestation that you want. And she's like, how that 2 3 minutes will change? I said, keep your sarcasm aside for a while, just give it a try. I'm not saying you believe, but just give it a try without having a negative thought process that, oh, it's not going to work. Because once you decide it's not going to work, it won't work. Which is with any kind of healing modality. It's nothing specific with candle, right? So the all it needs is that little bit of tinge of faith that okay, something may work. That's it. That only thing you need to keep aside is negativity at day that it won't work. The moment you remove that part, and if you say, okay, I'm going to give it a try and just see, it will work magic for you.
Awesome. So what happened with her finally?
Finally, she tried it first for 11 days, and then she started seeing progress. And then she continued the process for 90 days, because it was a big thing that she was trying to manifest, and it took that time. And she achieved the goal that she was working on.
With just candle magic, though, because she did not have more than 5 minutes to spare
time.
a
She's
day.
like, I'm not going to do any chantings. I'm not going to sit and do anything. So you just tell me something that's very quick and easy for manifestation. I said, okay, try this. So that's how.
Fantastic. So what you're basically saying, Neha, is that even if you're a non-believer, just set aside that it's not going to work. Keep that aside and give it a shot.
Yes.
Right.
Completely.
It's like, if you're trying a new flavor of a pastry, you do not know what is good till you don't take a bite. You will never know whether you like it or don't like it, right? So the same thing happens here. Superb.